Once a giant, always a giant. For me, it's only a giant.
So check it out. The D6 Squad has merch now. We got hoodies, tees, mugs, whatever you need. Check it out. Link in the description. What's going on YouTube? Diggy546. Xavier Mckinney is now playing in his third game, and because Darnay Holmes got injured, we actually saw a lot of Xavier Mckinney. The safety play for the Giants has been exceptional. So McKinney can line up everywhere, and he's using them all over the place. This time Xavier McKinney is at outside linebacker, and he's just going to drop back. And this isn't necessarily about the play that he makes or anything. This is just showing you this is how Xavier McKinney is going to be used in the future as a Giant. So he'll just drop back into coverage. He'll just drop back. Nothing too crazy. And him lining up at this outside linebacker position, he doesn't look out of place. Doesn't look out of place at all. And then, like I said, I'm just trying to give you an idea of all the places that he's going to line up at. He's lined up in the spy before. He's lined up in the slot as a regular slot corner. He's lined up at deep safety a couple of games ago. He's lined up at edge rushers I just showed you. You see Xavier McKinney at the right in between the right tackle and the right guard. And he's going to split these guys. He's going to go right through. And one thing Alabama safeties know how to do is blitz. We already knew he was going to get put to the test. Patrick Graham is going to move him around. So this is the second spot you'll see him line up as. Right through. Right through the right tackle, right through the right guard. And he's in Kyler Murray's face. Now, if this isn't Kyler Murray, that is devastating. That's Jamal Adams type, Landon Collins type blitzing. He's through the offensive line that easily, and causing a throw that, if the secondary is a little bit more aware, that might be an interception. But great throw by Kyler that time. For this, I already have the play in motion because you can't necessarily see him if he's not on the screen. And I thought this was a good angle. He's going to play that Darnay Holmes kind of role where he's blitzing out of the slot. And I don't think he is necessarily as good as Holmes is. Holmes is an excellent blitzer from the slot, but he's pretty good. He's hitting the edge. He's kind of bending. He has experience rushing a passer, and at this point, he's double teamed. But he flushed Kyler out of the pocket. And as I said, when you're not playing against Kyler Murray, this is an impact kind of play. And he's going to spin out of it, and he's going to run him down. He's not going to give up. He's going to run him down. Now, he didn't make the tackle, but this shows he can be a disruptive force in that, coming from that secondary blitzing. So this particular play, you see Xavier McKinney right here playing that slot corner position. He's going to take 2 steps back, and then he's going to drive on this screen. And he really shut this play down. Jabril Peppers ended up making the final tackle. But without Xavier McKinney making this play, this could have been gone. So he's going to just take 2 steps back, then he's going to drive on the ball. No one's blocking him. They completely missed their assignments, actually. But at this point, it's too late. He's there. He drives on the ball, and he slows it down, which is all you really need. I mean, safeties, of course, you want them to be more short tacklers, but he's got a whole gang of people with him. And that just gets shut down. Jabril Peppers cleans it up for his friend. Now, this play actually is a check down, ends up being a check down to Chase Edmonds. And Kyler is going to go through pretty much all of his reads. The secondary did a great job of covering. And McKinney is just going to sit back here. And he's just sitting. He's just waiting for that check down. And this is why he was the best safety in the draft. Look at his space in between him and Chase Edmonds and how confident he is that he's going to be able to come up and make this tackle. He sits forever back there, and that was like 10 yards of separation. And Chase Edmonds he's not a guy that you can just laugh off in the open field. He's an open field threat. He drives on the ball. There's nowhere he's going. Right out of bounds. Minimal gain. Let's look at it from a second angle. Kyler's going to go ahead and start this play. You're going to have Chase Edmonds come over in the motion behind Kenyon Drake. And he's his last read. And he's just set on it. And he's not getting past him. 29 on 29 crime. So in this particular play, he's going to play against Dan Arnold. And he's going to get his hands on him. And he's going to carry him down the field and use the sideline as his friend. So let's watch this. Knocks the timing off. He's not getting pushed around. A lot of these safeties, a lot of these corners, they're going to get their hands off of him. It's going to be fried chicken as soon as he tries to press him. But he's strong. He's going to run with him. He's going to feed him down to the sideline. And at this point, it's just a back shoulder and pretty much perfect throw, as perfect as you can get. And luckily, he just doesn't land in bounds. This play ended up getting overturned as far as it got called a catch originally, but he did not land in bounds. And he used the sideline as a crutch, which is what you want to do when you're playing DB on the sideline. So let's watch this from a second angle. Larry's going to move across and then come back out. You know it's man coverage. All right. Now we can't see him yet on the screen, but we'll see when he takes a shot. Now he sees Dan Arnold looking for the ball. I kind of want to see him looking for the ball at this point. But it's such a great throw, and as I said, with these back shoulder throws, they're hard to defend. But he's doing a great job of staying with him. Let's see if he ever tracks the ball. It looks like right here. That's kind of too late to be tracking the ball. And he's shielding him off with his body. Dan Arnold is doing a great job. Dan Arnold is a really underrated tight end from what I've seen this season. And he's just shielding him off with his body. And he can't get around it. You're not going to get around that. And luckily, like I said, he just doesn't land in bounds. So, McKinney really got his feet wet this week with the injury to Darnay Holmes. I don't know when Darnay Holmes will be back. Hopefully, he'll be back next week. But with that injury, Xavier McKinney finally really got his feet wet. Guys in the front office were saying that's why we drafted him. And to me, from the eye test, he looks good out there. He moves well. He's a really great athlete. He's strong. He's fast. He can tackle in the open field. And he's instinctive. So I just can't wait to see him play some more. Hopefully he'll get some more shots as the season winds down. But I definitely see why we drafted him in the second round. And I hope that he has a huge 2021 season. So if you made it this deep into the video, I'm calling you a D6 squad member. If you're a D6 squad member, you got to hit that subscribe button. You got to turn on that notification bell. And listen, I make all kinds of content for NFL teams. So if you're not a Giants fan, don't worry. I'll cover your team. If I'm not covering your team, let me know. And have a good one.